Think Tesla's peaked? Not even close. AI predicts a 500% surge powered by tech that most people aren't even considering. And this video breaks down the crazy bets and the bold moves behind that forecast, including one product line that could surprisingly out-earn their entire auto division. So why is everyone talking about Tesla's robotaxis? Well, the numbers behind that are actually jaw-dropping. Experts expect that the global robotaxi market could hit $174 billion by 2045, growing at about 37% per year. And if Tesla just grabs 10% of that, you're looking at a $17.4 billion in annual revenue just from one business line. Now, the reason why Tesla stands out is that instead of, just packing their cars with expensive sensors like most of their competitors, they use AI-powered cameras, which keeps the costs down and makes it way easier to scale. But this really only works if Tesla can overcome the same hurdles that tripped up both GM and Ford, like high costs and strict regulations. Now, if they pull it off though, robotaxis could turn Tesla from a car company into a transportation powerhouse. But the truth is, that's not even Tesla's most futuristic bet. So wait until you hear what could replace your job. Imagine having a robot that can help out with factory work or even chores at home. Well, that's what Tesla is really aiming for, and they're not just dreaming either. Elon Musk says that they're building 5,000 Optimus robots in 2025 with plans to scale to 50,000 units in 2026. Now, Optimus is already doing simple tasks in Tesla's factories like moving parts and handling repetitive jobs that nobody really wants. The numbers here are huge.
That's what she said.
Some estimates say that the market for humanoid robots could reach $5 trillion by 2050. Musk is even more ambitious, predicting that Optimus could generate $10 trillion in revenue if Tesla produces millions of units. Now, let's say that a single robot costs, $20,000 for someone to buy. Well, just a million sales would mean $20 billion in revenue. But here's the catch. Building a reliable, affordable robot, that's tough. Most robots today can only do one thing and they do it really well, but making a general purpose robot is a massive challenge. Still, if Tesla cracks the code, Optimus could totally change the way that we work and live. And this is what's likely to make many of us unemployed if it happens, unfortunately. But next, let's look at how their energy business could quietly become a massive moneymaker as well. Here's something most people miss when they talk about Tesla. The company's energy business is quietly becoming a major profit engine. And this is also the one that could easily out-earn cars that I had mentioned in the intro. While the headlines, with Tesla are all about the cars and the robots, Tesla's battery tech is solving a huge problem. And that's how to store renewable energy for when the sun isn't shining or when the wind just isn't blowing.
Energy storage is the missing link for renewable power. Without it, solar and wind just don't scale.
Exactly, Tiara. And Tesla's Megapack and Powerwall, they're basically giant rechargeable batteries, right? They're already being used to power homes, businesses, and even entire neighborhoods during blackouts or in peak demand. And revenue from this business segment, it jumped 67% from a year ago to $2.73 billion, and profits also more than doubled, showing that this isn't just a side project anymore. Now, I have to say, if Tesla's energy profits caught you off guard there, make sure that you hit subscribe to the channel, as there's plenty more overlooked opportunities coming in future videos to help you out. But let's take a second here and imagine that you install a Tesla Powerwall at your house. When the grid goes down, your lights will stay on while your neighbors are going to be left in the dark. Now multiply that by thousands of homes and businesses, and cities and utilities, they're really lining up for this technology. Tesla's building also new factories like the one in Shanghai to keep up with the demand. And if the company can continue scaling at this pace, the energy business could rival car sales in just a few years, believe it or not. But scaling up, it isn't easy, right? Competition is fierce, and not every city is quick to adopt that new technology. Still, if Tesla keeps executing this, quiet business, could end up being the company's biggest growth engine, which would surprise a lot of people. And as great as everything sounds for Tesla, I do have to say there are still a few big risks and challenges that could shake up the whole company. So let's get into those. All right, so let's be honest. Every big opportunity comes with real risks, and Tesla's bold bets, they are no exception to that. First up, competition is heating up fast. Companies like GM and Ford have already spent billions of dollars trying to crack the robotaxi code, And even though they haven't been successful, it's on their radar. Then there's the regulation part of it, right? So self-driving cars and humanoid robots, they're cool, but getting them approved for everyday use from the federal and local governments is a whole different story. One new law or a safety issue could slow things down in a hurry. And don't forget about execution either. So building thousands of robotaxis and robots plus scaling up battery factories, that's a massive challenge. Any hiccups in any of the production or software could mean big delays and higher costs. And finally, there's the human factor. So not everyone's ready to trust a driverless car or share their home with a robot.
I wouldn't trust it.
I just kind of believe that the car should be driven by a person.
Adoption of this tech could take time, and public perception matters a lot. So while the upside is huge, Tesla's future really depends on navigating these challenges. If they pull it off, the payoff could be massive, but obviously nothing is guaranteed. So AI predicts that Tesla could grow 500%. But is that, just hype, or is it something that you should actually bet on yourself? Well, I wanted to find out, so I put AI to the test by giving it $5,000 of real money to invest, and I did exactly what it said to do. And the results were shocking. So go check out that video.